And, oh, the last thing I'm going to say to Stefon Diggs, you're on my fantasy team, bro. I want you to keep doing good. Bruh, make this the last girl you try to or have. The next time, like, you starting to inch into the territory, somebody's shoot you. All that ACL got going on, they'll shoot you. So stop playing them.
After Cardi B dropped the bombshell that she's expecting a baby with NFL star Stefon Diggs, Offset completely lost his grip. Insiders say he's not just mad, he's spiraling hard. Behind closed doors, Offset's been snapping at everybody, throwing tantrums and plotting like it's war. Word is, he's cooking up some sneaky moves to mess with Cardi's next album rollout just to get revenge. That's how deep it is. And if you've been following Offset, you already know. This man's king petty. When he feels played, he doesn't just walk away, he tries to burn the whole thing down. But here's where it gets even messier. Offset out here claiming he don't care about Cardi anymore, acting like he's over it. But come on, if you're done, why you acting pressed 24/7? That man is losing sleep, pacing like crazy, and reportedly ranting non-stop. His whole vibe flipped the second Cardi's pregnancy hit the net. This all started bubbling when a blogger hinted at a secret pregnancy. And then boom, Alexis, who's known for stirring the pot, posted a photo of Cardi cuddled up with Stefon Diggs. The caption, "A birdie on my shoulder." And that is when the internet exploded. That one post sent social media into full chaos mode. See, if there's one thing Cardi can't stand, it's bloggers getting in her family business, especially before she's ready to speak. And instead of addressing it head-on like she usually does, no tweets, no videos, no live rants, she vanished from the spotlight. That silence? Fans took it as her unspoken yes.
And, oh, the last thing I'm going to say to Stefon Diggs, you're on my fantasy team, bro. I want you to keep doing good. Bruh, make this the last girl you try to or have. The next time, like, you starting to inch into the territory, somebody's shoot you. All that ACL got going on, they'll shoot you. So stop playing around.
Now everybody's playing detective, dissecting every video and appearance. And then it happened. Clips started floating around of Cardi looking like she had a lil bump. And for someone known for her snatched waist and skin-tight outfits, fans noticed real quick. In one clip, she left an event and didn't even bother sucking it in. Folks said, yup, that's a baby bump for sure. From there, the whispers turned into full-blown confirmation. People were zooming in on her stomach from every angle, breaking down red carpet looks, concert shots, and paparazzi footage like it was CSI. And then Cardi couldn't hide it no more. She popped out and confirmed it, pregnant again, and this time with Stefon Diggs' baby. The internet went wild. Fan pages went up in flames. TikToks were breaking down every frame, and timelines were nothing but Cardi and her growing belly. But let's not forget, her youngest, Culture's little sister, was just born not long ago. Folks were like, wait, again? Already? People didn't know if this was real life or some kind of prank, but nah, it's very real. And guess who's handling it terribly? Offset. Ever since Cardi confirmed it, he's been falling apart. He can't think straight, he's on edge, and according to people close to him, he's completely unhinged. Offset might say he's moved on, but his behavior's saying otherwise. This ain't over. Not even close. Offset's been acting real strange online, dropping weird messages like "Rip Street Real One" and "I got 300 million ounces in real life." Then out of nowhere, "I'm a dog. It's a honey bun today, but I ain't the candy lady." Huh? What are you even talking about, bro? Fans clocked it quick. He was throwing slick shots at Cardi. Then he tried to walk it back, claiming, "Everything I post, not about no none," which made zero sense. People weren't buying it. The internet dragged him for being messy, bitter, and emotionally stunted, especially when he knows Cardi's going through it. And let's be real, Cardi's not exactly in a perfect situation either. Folks started pointing out that she might have just jumped from one toxic setup to another. Let's talk about Stefon Diggs for a second, because that man's dating history, straight up drama. Stefon's been linked to a lineup of women, and not for good reasons. His name always pops up in messy situations, from sliding into his ex's DMs to getting called out by multiple women for wild behavior. Now people are asking, why would Cardi leave Offset's chaos just to dive headfirst into Diggs' mess? Things got even nastier when women started accusing Stefon of DMing them while claiming Cardi publicly. Like, seriously? No shame, no apology, just reckless. And the wildest part? Cardi saw all of it and still decided to have this man's baby. Now we're all watching this real-life love triangle spiral out of control. Diggs is still out here doing what he does, Offset's crashing and burning, and Cardi? She's in the middle of this circus, pregnant, trying to stay focused on her album drop while both sides keep the chaos coming. Offset's been straight up bitter. Word on the street is, he's working behind the scenes to sabotage Cardi's whole rollout, pulling shady moves out of spite. And trust, petty don't even begin to describe what he's on right now. If you've been watching closely, Offset's desperation is showing. Since Cardi made it official with Diggs, he's been in meltdown mode. And let's not ignore the obvious. Cardi leveled up. Diggs is richer, more high profile, and exactly the kind of upgrade Cardi always said she deserved. Offset's ego? Shattered. His whole energy shifted. You can practically feel the jealousy through the screen. Let's rewind a sec. Remember when Cardi and Stefon were trying to keep it low-key? Yeah, that didn't last long. This drama's getting messier by the minute, and we're just getting started. Back when Cardi and Stefon were still keeping things on the low, boom! DJ Academics suddenly dropped the bomb. Out of nowhere, he had all the tea, posting like he had the exclusive scoop. And just like that, the internet went wild. Cardi B had a new man. But here's where things get real grimy. That leak? Yeah, it wasn't random. Word on the street is, Offset himself spilled it. While he and Cardi were still living under the same roof, he allegedly went through her phone and found everything. We're talking steamy pics and explicit messages between Cardi and Stefon Diggs, way past innocent flirting. And these weren't just cute texts. Cardi was allegedly laying it all out. No fear, no secrets, like she was ready to risk everything for Stefon. Offset saw those messages and snapped. Ever since, it's been payback mode. He allegedly took those receipts straight to DJ Academics, who didn't waste a second before airing it out for clicks. That's how the world found out. And that was just step one in Offset's revenge playbook. Then Offset took it way below the belt. Out of nowhere, he jumped online and tried to spread the wildest, most reckless rumor that Stefon was on the down low. He even said it straight up. Ignore the homo. What? The internet erupted after that. Offset looked like a bitter ex spiraling out in public, jealous, salty, and straight up obsessed. It was giving, if I can't have her, nobody can. Fast forward to now, Cardi's finally ready to drop her second album and fans have been waiting years. She teased the rollout, posted the single title, and had her fan base hyped. But guess who popped out just hours later trying to steal the spotlight? Offset. This man really announced his new song on the same day. Of all the dates, come on, coincidence? Yeah, nobody's buying that. Offset's been acting out ever since Cardi moved on, and this move just screamed sabotage. Social media dragged him immediately. People said it was clear he's trying to mess with Cardi's comeback. Instead of focusing on his own lane, Offset out here playing games with someone else's career. And honestly, it's pathetic. Fans flooded his comments calling him out. But deep down, no one was really surprised. He's been pulling slick moves ever since Cardi made things official with Diggs. Now, let's talk about Cardi's new track. Yup, the one everyone's saying is a direct shot at Offset. Remember that song snippet that leaked a few weeks back? Cardi was snapping on that beat, talking about men who sleep with anything that breathes and dragging disloyal dudes through the mud. At the time, she said she wasn't dropping it, that it was old and she didn't want to stir the pot. But now, that exact same track is the lead single, and Cardi is not holding back. The lyrics? Savage. She came out swinging, "These ninjas way too simple, low down dirty mutts, useless, ma woo." Whew. That wasn't subtle at all. Fans immediately clocked it as a lyrical dragging aimed right at Offset's neck. Offset tried to play chess, but Cardi? She flipped the board. "Tell your mama how she raised a bleeder the next time you sing?" That line had everybody shook. Fans knew exactly who Cardi was aiming at. Offset. That whole verse about dirty dogs? Yeah, the hit dog barked loud. Offset wasted no time proving her point. His next move, jumping online, trying to overshadow her by announcing his new single was dropping that same day. No words, just pure sneak behavior. The timing was too shady to ignore, and all it did was confirm what fans already suspected. Offset can't stand seeing Cardi win without him. Let's not kid ourselves. This wasn't some random coincidence. This was sabotage dressed up as a music rollout. Sloppy, petty, and exactly the kind of stunt folks expect from him by now. And everybody's eating it up like popcorn. This breakup drama is playing out live in HD, messier than ever. But here's where it backfired hard. Offset's track made a tiny splash, debuting at number 72 on the Billboard Hot 100. Not a total flop, but let's be real, that's light work. Because Cardi came swinging with Pop Out. And boom, she landed straight in the top 10 at number 10. The fans showed up. The numbers shut it down. No debate. She cleared him. While Offset was scrambling for clout, Cardi was out here glowing, pregnant, and unbothered. And if you thought Offset would fall back after that L, please. He spun the block right back, this time accusing her of using her pregnancy as a publicity stunt. He even said, "I passed you all and go roll out and pee." What does that even mean? Bros unraveling. Fast. By now, the jealousy is screaming. Offset can't stomach Cardi leveling up without him. He's been shading her, throwing dirt on Stefon's name, and doing everything possible to sabotage her shine. Some say he's bitter she's more famous. Others think he's scared that Cardi's about to lock in a whole new life, a real power couple vibe with Stefon Diggs. And if that happens, Offset's position, financially, emotionally, everything might be toast. Whatever it is, one thing's for sure. This story is nowhere near finished. Offset's playing chess with no strategy, while Cardi's out here living life, dropping heat, and keeping it pushing with her head high. So what do you think? Is Offset just salty and spiraling, or is something deeper going on here? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments, because we're watching this drama unfold in real time. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's next. See you in the next one.